Greetings, Diocese of Olympia, and all who may be watching. We live in interesting times. I can see some of your smiles in my mind and some of your looks of disbelief, too. There may have never been in my lifetime or yours such a time that matched those words more. And yet, I don't know about you, in whatever time I do live, I have a great hope the days will be interesting. Of course, like you, I'd love for these days to get a bit less so. You may remember that when we reorganized about a year ago now, I changed my title from Bishop Diocesan by adding and Chief Steward. I did that because it is what I believe about this office I hold, and to also accentuate the teaching function of a bishop and that particular task of stewardship especially. As Christians, we are all called to be stewards. We sign up for it when we're baptized and confirmed. We are called on then to change the way we look at our possessions and all we think we own in this world by giving it all back to God, all of it, 100%. Not just our money, but everything, our bodies, our souls, all of it, 100% dedicated to Jesus and the work of the gospel. When we make that turn, we go from owning it all to stewarding it all, seeing it as a gift, believing it in our hands in order to use it as God would have us use it. That's a big change. These are interesting times. We have amazing challenges before us, both as a church and as a nation and people. We're going to make progress on both pandemics, COVID and racism. I truly believe that. At the same time, not our government, nor our church, nor any of us individually are going to be able to buy our way out of either of these challenges. And yet I do believe strongly in our common life, the body we share and become as church to collectively make a difference. Even with our buildings closed, we are still the church, alive and well and working every day, creating an environment and issuing and walking the call that comes from the gospel and our Lord to redeem this world. More than anything, this video is a thank you. I want to personally share my deep gratitude and my tremendous inspiration I've gotten from all of you as you've continued to be so generous in giving to our collective mission, especially in this time. In the first few days of this pandemic, I believe we all thought the sky was falling. There's so much uncertainty still, but across the board, our churches have continued to thrive, to give, to feed, to share, to house, to nurture, all during this crisis. And that's because of your dedicated attention, intention, and generosity in both spirit and body, and by continuing to give your money in a time where it may well be our human and very American response to hoard it, to be less giving. I've not witnessed that, and I've been so inspired by it, and I want to thank you for it. I can assure you that has inspired me to not only keep giving, but to give even more in this time. If you're able to, I encourage you to do the very same to the church, but also to the many causes that need us right now. And if you're among those that have been financially harmed, I hope you will be able to find the strength and know directly from me that there is no shame in asking for help, locally and directly from my office. We can't solve every problem, but we too want to be generous as we can be. And because of the generosity of so many who have given to our COVID relief fund, we do have some to share. If you can give to this fund or to your local version of it, I encourage you in that too. Thank you all. Bless you all. Be well. Stay safe. Take care of each other.